So Twitter has been exploding talking about the Amouranth situation, and I just wanted to give my take surrounding the whole situation because it's really, really wild. I saw her name trending. I thought it was going to be something just surrounding TwitchCon or something of that nature, and I came across this tweet. Amouranth has a husband this whole time, yet I've been gifting thousands of tier 3 subs every month. How do you charge back on his credit card? Now I saw this, I had a little chuckle. I didn't think that was super funny, but I was like, oh, yeah, this is old news. Like, I peeped game a while back. You know, I watched It's a Gundam when he was doing his whole Twitch dot phase, and I realized that most of these girls have some sort of partner. So this wasn't surprising at all, and I thought that this was all the drama that was going on. But then I decided to watch the video, and it's wild. So I'm gonna play it for you.
I've been wanting to tell people that, like, let's just stream together. Just tell them that we're fucking married, because it's like our relationship would be better if we just stream them, and it's fighting all the time. But no, Mister, don't say that because it's gonna ruin the business model. It's not time yet. Fuck yourself. I'm done with it. I'm not gonna fuck you anymore, piece of shit. So it's fucking working now. No, it's not plugged in here. I'm fucking done with this shit. You want me to tell them I'm single? It's about to be true, piece of shit. Go fuck yourself. Small dick anyways.
So obviously, it's a little weird, and there's more that's gonna be a lot more uncomfy. We're not in the deep waters yet. We're still in the kiddie pool. But yeah, the fact that people thought she was single has undoubtedly given her millions. So I understand why he would be like, no, don't tell them that you're married. That's gonna ruin the illusion of them thinking, oh, like, this is someone I connected with. Maybe one day she'll come to me. Maybe one day she'll be mine. Like, people have this weird thought that this content creator that they've watched for a while is going to fall in love with them. Obviously, it's not true, but people donate off of that. Now, if it's a really big issue, then I really think that she should have just put it out herself. Now, obviously, abuse is like a weird thing, so let me take that back. Actually, I don't know. I talked enough about this clip. We're gonna talk about the real meat and potatoes right here. So here it is. It's a bit of a long clip, and it's also like kind of uncomfortable. So I don't even mind if you just skip through it. I'll give a quick little description after we watch it.
You say you were gonna kill my dogs.
Leave the house.
Okay, I can leave the. You know what? Actually, I shouldn't leave the house because my dogs are here.
We'll take the dogs and leave. You're asking the question I'm telling you, and you're interrupting my fucking, telling you. Literally.
What are you saying? You just told me you were gonna kill dogs if I didn't do a 24-hour stream.
Nope, did not say that. Now you're just fucking being a liar.
I'm not
I said I'm going to tell you what I said in terms of the earlier. Are you saying you did not say that?
I tried to tell you what I heard from you. And then you called me a liar.
Then you tell me, what did you say?
What are you even talking about? You brought up the dogs out of nowhere.
Exactly.
So what point is it improving?
See? You're proving my point right now.
What? I'm asking you to... I don't even understand what you're saying to me.
I know. That's my point. My point is, are you listening or not? If you're not, then get the fuck out.
I'm literally listening, but you're not making any sense.
Well, no, you're not listening because it makes perfect sense. I'm going to say it one more time. If you don't get it, I need you to get the fuck out.
So basically, they're talking about like killing dogs and like he's yelling at her. She's crying. Really, really just not comfortable. Yeah, it's just like I don't want to watch that. Like it's bad. It definitely is bad. It's not a clip that I want to see again. I'm gonna have to edit it in. So yeah, that wasn't the best decision on my part, but it is pretty wild. Obviously, this guy is like really aggressive. Now I don't know what constitutes abuse, but in my personal opinion, you shouldn't be like screaming at your wife up like that over the phone. Just my thoughts. I don't know if that's abuse or not. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I know or like understand their relationship dynamic, because I don't at all. Like not even a little bit. But it's just so weird. Like just hearing like it's geez, like it's just so uncomfortable. Like I feel bad for her genuinely. Like I used to think she was a lol cow, and she's done some embarrassingly stupid things before. All right, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you, but there's still like that level of like, heck man, like I feel bad now. Like maybe I shouldn't have made fun of her as many times as I did. Seeing that she's going through something like this, and it's just uncomfortable. Did see some tweets going around about the situation that I do want to address. So I'm actually really saddened by these comments, thinking that this is some kind of stunt. I posed this question: what does she actually have to gain out of this? Because it's nothing positive. Now, before I say what I have to say next, I do want to say that as far as I can tell, it doesn't seem fake. I'm not like a huge like body language expert. I don't know. I really couldn't tell you. But like if she was faking, hypothetically, the things that she would gain were support. People coming out and being like, hey, I really support you. Like, come, like, you'll get through this. People coming onto her stream and being like, hey, your husband might control your bank account, start over, here's $500. Things of that nature. And her name's getting out there even more. I haven't thought about Amouranth in a long time. And her name has been tweeted like over 100,000 times over the past day. So think about like all this stuff that's coming to her, like through name recognition and people like picking up on her name and talking about like, oh, Amouranth, who's that? That's a girl from this, that, and the third. So that's something to consider. Again, I really don't think she's faking it. Doesn't really seem fake to me, but who knows? I really can't say. I'm not going to even pretend like I know or like I understand, because I don't. Question everything. I'll wait for both sides on the matter. This is like definitively the best take to have on literally any situation. I hate when people just come out and they immediately support one side or the other without both sides of the story. It's just so illogical, and so many times people randomly get backed up when there's just no evidence of what they've said, or they just completely lied, and then people don't want to admit they're wrong, so they just stick to their guns. I'll give you a quick little example. I'm pretty sure you've heard of Megan Thee Stallion. She accused Tory Lanez of shooting her in the foot. The police have said multiple times, hey, he didn't shoot her in the foot. She had glass in her feet. But yet there's constantly people being like, Tory's going to jail. Tory, you're going to jail. You suck. This, that, and the third. Because they don't care. They don't care about what actually is being said to happen. They care about what they first thought, and they just stick to that. Now, back to Amouranth. She posts these texts that are just really unnerving. Now, I will say there's nothing that definitively proves that these are from her husband. Like, I'm not going to take her word for it and just be like, oh, well, she said it, so that must be the truth. That's not how I operate. That's never going to be how I operate. And so, and you can look at them, they're pretty messed up. There's apparently one about him wanting to kill dogs, which is what led to the second clip I showed you, but I haven't seen it. It might have been there, and I just missed it when I read through them a couple of times. But, I mean, even if that stuff's not there, like, still, like, the stuff that I saw was just messed up. Like, shouldn't be saying that. And speaking of things that you shouldn't be saying, Keemstar had back-to-back bad takes on the situation. So we're going to take a look at those. So his first one was, Amouranth told her chat about her husband who has been in control of her bank accounts, taking the money, also threatening to kill her dogs. Guys online have been donating to her for years without realizing the money was going to her husband. Hashtag drama alert. And then Keffels, with her, galaxy brain, decides to say, "You are a pedo." Now, you would think, with all the times that Keffels has been falsely accused of being a groomer, that you would think, right? You would expect her to not be so willing to just put that label on somebody. But, hey, the fact that he was 40 and dated a 20-year-old, that makes him a predator. It's really stupid. I can't believe that people are still holding on to this, but it is what it is, I guess. Clearly, husband is abusing. She showed the text, but Amouranth herself has scammed so many guys online claiming she was single for years. These Twitch streamers don't care about their viewers. They all just use you and your low IQs to fill their pockets. He's not exactly wrong in his phrasing, I would say. Yeah, she definitely was manipulative in not saying, like, oh, I'm actually not married and you actually don't have a chance with me. They should have figured that out on their own, but a lot of them are just socially inept people who don't understand things like that. But to say it like that in this time, like, this tweet, as you can see, just came out. It came out today, October 16th. Yeah, I don't know. This is like a tweet that you save for like a couple of days down the road. Not while the wound is still fresh on the internet. Obviously, this is something that Amouranth's gonna have to deal with for the rest of her life. But like, on the internet, like, just chill out. Please just chill out. Like, it's just in your best interest. Just throw your hands up and say, oh, ain't got nothing to do with me. Ain't got nothing to do with me. And that's all I gotta say. The only thing I can definitively say is that her husband seems like a jerk, right? At the very least. And if her claims are true, and they seem to be true, but I'm not comfortable with saying that they definitely are. If they are, he's like definitively like a really bad person. And I don't know what action you can really take against like someone who's just a definitive bad person. But that really just remains to be seen. So thank you all for watching. I really and truly appreciate it so much. Goodbye.